Virgo. My name is Audrey Alison, and I'm very excited to give you your October 2013 forecast, horoscope, taroscope for the whole month of October. So let's get started. We have, kicking off the month, a new moon on October 4th, and this is 11 degrees Libra in your second house. This is great. Second house rules your finances, your money, and Libra in this sector for you is amazing. You're going to find, starting off the month, right at the 4th, you want to find a balance with your income. In fact, I think you'll find a very steady flow. Maybe too much money was going out recently instead of coming in, or vice versa, even though that's not a problem. But there's going to be a balance here in how you are gaining your finances, accumulating them, restructuring them, which is really cool for the new moon to fall in that second house. Libra is a great sign to have mixed with money because there's a weighing of amounts. So if you were short on it, you'll be replenished. It's representative of the scales. And the sun just went into Libra today. I'm actually doing these taroscopes, horoscopes on the fall equinox. So happy autumn. On October 7th, Venus is going into Sagittarius in your 4th house of home, family, foundation, and Venus, the planet of love, going into Sagittarius, a very fiery, fun astrological sign, representing the 9th house. Going into your 4th house would mean for you, Virgo, that you're going to have a lot of action in your home as opposed to outside of it. A lot of people go out socially to find the action. You're going to remain very focused on having fun within the home. Definitely throughout the holidays, Halloween, Samhain, whatever you're into. This is a good placement. So your finances are in order. Your home is going to be very happy. Sagittarius is very fun-loving, so there's a light-hearted vibe about that transit, which is good. On October 15th, Mars is going into Virgo, you, in your 1st house of self. So let me tell you this, and I'll probably end up writing an article about this on my website. When Mars goes into your sign, Mars is a very active planet, represents action, aggression, initiator. It's aggressive, fiery, feisty. And in your house of self, you will get a lot accomplished. Again, this is October 15th. Now, Mars transits signs every 60 days, so you'll be dealing with Mars in your sign of Virgo until December 7th. So take advantage of it. You will be very active in your 1st house. It doesn't necessarily mean home or outside of home. It just means within you. So the downfall to that, well, let me do the positive first, because that's definitely just more positive to do that. You could get a lot accomplished, more so than normal. You could really want to work out. Mars makes you want to expend and expel a lot of energy. You will sweat a lot more. You could definitely lose weight during this transit, which everyone loves. Some of the downfalls to this could be your temper, also your road rage and your aggression and your hastiness. You could make decisions very quickly under this transit, and some of them you might have wished that you could have rethought. But generally, Mars really boosts the energy for you, and Virgos, I think, could use it because you've had a very mellow, laid-back couple of months as far as the energy you were expending. So you could use this feisty planet right now. Just watch your tongue, especially if you are a fire sign or a fire rising sign, if your ascendant's Leo, Sag, and Aries. Just watch your tongue and your tone a little bit, because Mars can make you have a bite. Let's see, we have October 18th. we have a full moon lunar eclipse, 25 degrees Aries in your 8th house of sex, intimacies, deep intimacies, possessions. So, now lunar eclipses bring changes. So a change in your 8th house, Virgo, in Aries, could mean that you might be switching up your routine in that department. You could also be finding change and making change in your possessions, selling things, eBay, wanting to sort things out, divide and conquer. I want to pull some cards because I'm getting a little bit of energy regarding that. Oh, this is so cool. Well, the Hermit, who is Virgo, that's your card in the Tarot. And since that Mars action is falling in your house of self, I'm just pulling a card to validate that you will be targeted for Mars. I want to pull something else because I was hoping to get something regarding that full moon lunar eclipse in your 8th house. Well, not the most pleasant card. The Ten of Swords, don't worry, no one's going to be stabbed with 10 swords like this gentleman. But the red in this card, the blood, is representative of Aries and Mars. So what I think this means, oh, I know what this means now. I just kind of felt it. You really want to steer clear from any deep surgeries during that transit of Mars in your 1st house. So that is from October 15th through December 7th, unless it's absolutely necessary. If it's an optional surgery for beautification or something that really could be postponed, I would do so, because this card is indicative of either having to do surgeries again, something was missed, or an excessive amount of bleeding could occur. Mars does represent blood and red and surgeries and things like that. So I think this is just a warning to push it off if you can. If you have to have something done, by all means, that's life. You know, these planets are there to guide us as a science, but if you need a transplant, have one. So we have lovely for you too in this, because Mercury's retrograde, Mercury being your ruling planet, on October 21st through November 11th. Now this is retrograde 18 degrees Scorpio in your 3rd house. Now the other planet, or the other sign you share Mercury with, is Gemini, and they rule the 3rd house. This retrograde for you, Virgo, and I hate to be the messenger, don't shoot me, this will affect your communications 100%. Since it's falling in your 3rd house of communications, you will be tongue-tied, to say the least. People might not understand you. You might not be coming through clearly. This is a 3-week transit, so please, if you have meetings, if you are speaking publicly, if you're doing webcasts, be careful with how you're communicating. Try to be as clear as possible, because the tendency for you to be misunderstood in this transit is high. So that's Mercury. Now we have October 28th, Pluto sextiles Chiron, the asteroid, the wounded healer. Pluto's in Capricorn now and just went direct a few days ago, which is good. This dwarf Plutonian planet, dark planet, needed to go direct, if you ask me. But sextile is a better aspect than conjunct or oppositions. It would be great if it was a trining another beneficial planet, but it's not. I think that you will be healing some. Where is Capricorn for you, Virgo? In your 5th house. Oh, okay, romance, creativity, fun, leisure, games. This is a smoothed over aspect for you. I wouldn't worry too much about it because you will just be healing in maybe a creative venture. You're going to find a healing way to express yourself. I think that's feeling right to me. Let me pick a card here. Okay, that makes great sense. The King of Staffs is the the King of Staff is the King of Wands, fire. This card is the Master of Feelings. Now, being Virgo in this retrograde, since your communication will be stifled some, your feelings might be frustrated. Plus, you have Mars working with you there in your first house. So you have feelings that you might not be able to express, and Mars making you have more feelings. It could be you need a better outlet. I would suggest working out a lot this month because you have Mars working in your first house to benefit you with that. And it might help you release the energy, and also, since you can't express yourself very well, it just might help you get some things out of your system. Overall, you've got a lot of positive transits with these sectors. I'll do one final tarot card before I leave here because I'd like to keep these readings between 10 and 12 minutes, and I'm right on track. So, okay, as being a Virgo, the earth sign that you are, the Lady of Coins is a little bit younger than the Queen, and she is grounded, stable, beautifying. She is governed by Venus. She wants to make things as warm and stable and pretty around her as she can. So I feel like you might be doing this in your home, since you have transits going on around there, and there's happiness and fun and creativity around you. So I'll leave you with her, and I hope you enjoyed your forecast for October. My name is Audrey Alison, and you can find me at Audrey or www.audreyallison.com. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, I do those as well. I read tarot and astrological charts. So all the information that you'll need is on the site, and you can also find me on Facebook at Audrey Allison, Astrology and Tarot. Thanks so much, Virgo. I had a great time, and I will see you next month. Bye. Have a sweet day.